Hey there everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play the Dark mod. In the last video, we did the training mission, seeing what the differences are between the mechanics in the Dark mod and the base Thief games. We learned that the Dark mod isn't so much a game as it is a utility and a game engine, and that we will be loading and playing through various fan missions in it. The training mission was really fun. I really liked... Oh man, look at the haunt! Oh, he looks great. He looks great. We saw that there are some slight differences between some of the aspects of the Thief game series and these missions here in the Dark mod. Combat is a little different. I don't like the changes that are done here for it. The ranged combat feels just about the same. I really enjoy the lock-picking changes done in the Dark mod. Thematically, it looks amazing. The lighting looks great. I really like the choice of music for the training mission. The models look good as well. They kept true to the base game with some of the arrows, at least, that we had access to, which reminds me, I have not yet adjusted any of my controls or hotkeys, so I'll probably have to do that off screen. But it looks good. It looks like it's going to be fun. At the very least, it's very faithful to the original game, and that's all I really require to enjoy a Thief game. And again, I know I've rambled about it quite a bit in the last video, but I will do my best to avoid melee combat, which is not something I want to be in as a Thief anyway. Know that today is December 16th, 2020. That's when I'm recording this video. And as such, I'm still recording and uploading other games to my channel. This video series will begin being uploaded to YouTube and hopefully BitChute right before or right after Christmas time. I may actually upload all the videos for Dark mod I have on Christmas as a Christmas present to you guys. But what this means is that I have yet to read any comments as to what recommendations you guys have for me in regards to fan missions. Now, I'm a very, very, very small YouTube channel, and I'm an even smaller BitChute channel, right? I have less than 100 people over here on BitChute, assuming I'm even able to get this video uploaded to BitChute, which is no guarantee of that whatsoever. And on YouTube, I've got under 1,500 subscribers. All that means is that I'm not expecting a whole lot of recommendations from people that normally I might get who are very interested in following this game, because it's hard to find me on these sites. If I don't get any recommendations at all, what I intend to do is I'll pick one or two series of maps. Let's show you what I'm talking about. So if I go to download missions, for example, there's this COS 1, 2, and 3. This is a series of them. So my intention is to find like a series of these. Here's another one: Hidden Hands, Hidden Hands, Hidden Hands, and so on. I'll find like 2 or 3 series of them. It looks like they come in like threes, so most of these look like they're a trilogy of videos. And we'll play through 2 or 3 series. And then I'll pick maybe like 5 to 8 other singular missions and give them a try as well. But I don't want, even though I really enjoy the Thief game and all the fan missions for it, I don't want to upload like 120 videos on the Thief. I'm hoping to round this out and finish up this series at about 50 or so videos. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, we'll see. In any case, let's go ahead now and cut the recording because I like how this came out. So the good news about the video being stopped right when it was is that the music had stopped and began to restart, which makes it super easy for me to record this part and make it seem like I never had to reshoot it again, which this is like the 30th time I'm attempting to do that. I've also learned that if I install a mission while I'm recording, the game has to restart, which it does anyway, but then Fraps dies and the video is corrupted, and then I have to re-record the whole thing over again. So good to have known that now. Alright everyone, so let's go ahead and play Mission 1, A New Job. And I think we'll go ahead and read about a mission before we start it. It gives me an excuse to read the background information, lets you see that I have indeed never played it before, ever, and also lets me do a shout out and a thank you to the designer of the map. So we have Mission 1, A New Job, by Springheel. Time for a bit of burglary. This mission introduces new players to the setting and gameplay of the Dark mod. Start here after you get comfortable with the controls in the training mission. Read notes for further information. This mission makes extensive use of Springheel's architectural models. Make sure your LOD menu settings are set appropriately. Level of detail. I think they are? I guess we go... Yeah, I think they are. Special thanks to Grayman, Obstoret, and Nabora Moore for custom scripting, and to Biker Dude for performance assistance. Custom vocals by Goldwell, Narrator, Biker Dude, and Mortem Desano. This is the first of a 3-mission story. The third mission is not created unless it's counting the training mission. I don't know if it will be made. I think it's been years since Mission 2's been created, or since Mission 1 was made. But when they do release Mission 3, if it happens while I'm recording this game, we will totally play it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the mission.
I go by many names in this city. Outlaw, rogue, thief. The few people who know me call me Corbin. My job is to acquire valuable items for the rich. Sounds easy, but these items are usually owned by someone already, someone who doesn't want to part with them. Luckily, I'm quite good at what I do. Tonight I'm meeting someone who wants to hire me for a job. I don't know the details yet, but an associate of mine has vouched for him, and the message managed to pique my interest. I'm supposed to meet my contact in a courtyard south of Canonbury Tavern. Canonbury is popular with wealthy travelers, and it just so happens that a Lord Rothwick is staying there tonight. I'm told he has a purse full of very expensive rubies with him. I've decided to arrive in the area a little early and engage in a bit of burglary. A tavern won't have the same level of security as a private estate, and it shouldn't be too difficult to find what room Lord Rothwick is in. The guest names are in the registry. I can help myself to that purse and still meet my contact in the courtyard on time. Not bad for a night's work. I've booked a room near the tavern. The sun is down, my gear is ready, and the city awaits. It's time to begin.
Oh, that was nice. That's very nice. A nice nod to the first Thief, the Dark Project mission, when we're infiltrating Lord Bafford's manor, where right before the mission starts, Garrett says it's time to begin. And also a nice nod to Thief Deadly Shadows, because the tutorial mission sounds very similar. The first mission you did in there was a tutorial where you infiltrated a tavern, got to the registry in it to figure out where Lord Rutherfeld was that his name? To pick the purse off his pocket, which contains some sort of special amulet, if I recall correctly. So anyway, let's see what the differences are. So it looks like the only difference is the amount of money that we have to steal. And it's oh, that's interesting. It's an optional objective. So if the only... This is my first time playing any of these missions, everyone. My very first time. And so I'm hesitant on selecting TDM Veteran because I've never played a mission in TDM yet, and because when I played the normal Thief series, I liked playing on hard, but not the hardest difficulty setting, because I needed to be able to kill guards if it came down to it. I think, again, I only had to kill, I think, maybe 4 guards. Maybe 5 for the entire Thief Dark project, and I think for the Thief Metal Age playthroughs I did. I don't think I killed very many people. And for a Thief DX, Shadows of the Metal Age, too. But in any case, I'm babbling. So, I think we'll play normal? We'll play normal. I'm definitely not new to stealth. I'm very familiar with how to do stealth in games. Especially stealth in games that involve the thief types of mechanics. I'm babbling. Let's buy equipment. And why would I want to drop something? Starting gear. Items purchased. I have 60 bucks. Okay. Oh, wow. The prices are quite different than what I would expect them to be. Money is harder to come by. I'm sorry, items are much cheaper in the Dark Mod than they, or at least in this Dark Mod mission, than they were in the normal Thief world. A health potion costs you 250, I think, in normal Thief. Only 50 here. And broadhead arrows used to be 10 gold for one. They're 1 gold for 10 here. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. They're 1 gold and there's 10 for sale, I think is what that means. So, we have a compass, a hooded lantern. Do I want to read this out loud? I've never seen some of this before, everyone, so I need to read some of this. So, hooded lantern. This small lantern provides just enough light to get around in dark places. It is waterproof and can be quickly covered to avoid detection. We have a spyglass used by navigators and spies. This tool allows thieves to scout territory from a safe distance. Our short sword. I'm tempted to drop it. I guess I don't ever want to use it. We have a lockpicks and a blackjack. What happens if I drop this? What does that do? Do we get money? We don't get any money if I drop the short sword. Then we'll take it anyway. Alright, so let's grab a flash bomb. And I have 35 gold left. 1 noisemaker. I'll take 2 or 3 water arrows. Let's take 2 water arrows, 1 moss arrow, and the rest will take broadheads. Alright! That seems like a decent amount of equipment. No health potions to start. We'll have to hope we can find one. Let's get started. Oh, it's too late, so I'll record this loading screen, but in the future I will cut these out. So this way you guys don't have to sit through these. I just thought it had loaded this before it showed us the actual video. Or before it loaded it. No, Tim, this is exactly the way it worked in the normal Thief. You bought your equipment, then it loaded into the mission. Alright, I'll cut these in the future, though. Mission loaded. Press attack to start the mission.
The back alleys of Bridgeport. You can get almost anywhere unseen, if you know your way through the maze.
Wouldn't mind reading those rewards. I think that's us. Let's think here. Do I have our spyglass? Reward 5,000 for theft, dead or alive. I think that's us. See the miracle. The statue of Saint Lucia weeps for us all. A true miracle. In our times, soon to be confirmed by the Archbishop himself. The Church welcomes your donations to prepare for the visit of His Eminence. The second mission in this is called Saint Lucia, so that's interesting. Do we have a map? We do not, okay. So the first thing I'm interested in doing is looking around and seeing if we have any loot around us. Any treasure, or anything that we can, any arrows. I don't see anything down in this alley. So we're mantling and going over. Food not works. By order of the Lord Mayor, loose bowels are the first sign of the chloria morbus. Call immediately for a doctor. All sick room bedding and clothing must be burned. All chloria dead must be buried 12 hours after death, by order of law. I can't quite make out the text on this. Age 19, height something. I can't read that. Just because we're a thief doesn't mean some people would react to us. We're not immediately recognized by folks. And I don't... This looks like part of the door. Okay, yeah, we can't interact with that lock. I checked on my volume, by the way, everyone. I apologize for ruining the atmosphere. We won't talk... we'll talk a bit right now because there's not much happening. I checked on my volume, and I think although the music is a bit loud on occasion, I think you can still hear me. And I think it's thematic to keep the music loud. Oh, come on. And now I'm supposed to learn. I didn't practice. I didn't practice the mission at all, so I don't know how to rotate things. Okay, let's just move on, Tim. My plan was to pick that up, snuff it out, and drop it again, but instead I did the wrong thing. We don't have any arrows that will let us climb as of yet, but it looks like maybe we can stack a box to make it up there. We did book a room close to the inn.
I can probably get up on that pipe if I can find something to stack.
Corbin, that was my thoughts exactly as well. Ooh, that was a bit awkward. Always liked the Thief Highway, the whole idea of it, that you use the rooftops to move around rather than let yourself get caught by taking the streets. I don't know if we can climb up further. I don't think we can.
The city watch makes the main streets a lot riskier. Even regular citizens might raise a hue and cry if they see someone dressed like me.
The old man said the builders are harassing the girls behind the inn. Says it's bad for business.
What does he want us to do about it? Builders don't carry those hammers for decoration, you know. They'll bash your skull in right quick. And who's going to stop them? You think a church court will hang one of their own? We ain't gonna rap on the knuckles. That's what they'll get. And they'll be back on the streets by breakfast.
The city needs to put a stop to it. You let a dog roam free in the kitchen long enough, and soon he thinks he owns all the food.
think we can make that jump for that door. We're gonna make the attempt. Nope. Read everything you can. There will often be hints or useful information scattered around. That's why I was reading what we were reading earlier. Bridgeport Review. Miracle at St. Roderick's. Mill Street, February 17th. Several penitents have reported a miracle at St. Roderick's Church. A statue of St. Lucia has been seen to weep tears of blood on multiple occasions. Many witnesses have reported that they have seen this with their own eyes. While the cause is not known, the faithful are certain it is a sign from the master builder himself. The Archbishop of Bridgeport has been called upon to confirm the miracle and plans to visit St. Roderick shortly. Okay, I thought I did think I heard a guard. The time's not paused while we're reading in this game. In the meantime, many worshippers are going to the tiny church to pray for healing and good fortune. Elston's water arrows. Fight fires from a safe distance. Durability and workmanship. Lasts for years. Ready when you want it. Traders attacked by savages. Flakebridge, November 12th. A group of traders 2 days east of Flakebridge were attacked by savages. Many men were slain and injured, and their goods were taken. The builder roads surrounding the Flakebridge monastery have not been maintained or guarded for years, and attacks by tribes of savages have increased in recent months. Travelers are encouraged to avoid them, and traders to move their goods by boat. We'll read the last excerpt from the paper after this guard goes about his business. Then we'll see what they were guarding over there. A flood of light. A single touch brings a flood of light. Another touch dismisses it. Best artificial light ever known. Displays the home and its treasures at their very best. No exposed flame to blacken walls or decorations with soot or vitate the air, causing ill health to flare in the wind or be blown out. Pure, steady, clean, cool, sanitary, safe. Can be placed anywhere, even in a clothes closet. The lamps and fixtures are decorations, color design, and situation arranged to suit individual taste. Is your home electric lighted? If not, is your home electric lighted? If not, we can help. Wright Sales Department, Fleming Electric Illuminating Company of Bridgeport, 360 Pearl Street.
Just you wait till I find you.
Wow.
Show yourself.
There must be a curfew if he's just out looking for anyone who could have possibly made any noise whatsoever.
Where are you? Show yourself.
We don't need to creech past these guys. We can just crouch walk. There might be something over there. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Hold on. Can we leap? What we're leaping up there do to him? I don't think leaping up there will do anything.
There's the tavern. That garden fund is a problem. I'll either need to distract him or find another way in.
Assuming the shadows are dark enough, we might be able to simply move around. We could throw a bottle over there, though, I guess. Oh, he's not interested in checking it out. And it gets a bit brighter if I move toward him. That was our one chance to distract him. Oh, and those guards, though, are investigating the bottle. Because he's looking the other way, maybe we can just get around him? Oh. Oh, Tim, this is really bad. Oh, there's more bottles there. I guess we can keep giving it a try. I didn't see that. There's an arrow in the water bucket there. I wouldn't mind having another water arrow. I think the tavern must be that building. Maybe we can sneak behind him after all.
It's too late now, and I haven't eaten since breakfast.
My light gem isn't 100% dark. We could be seen. We're going to take the arrow.
Something over there.
Time for a quick trip to the kitchen after this.
Okay, yeah, he wasn't facing the right way. His elite helmet also made it, I'm pretty sure the tutorial was telling me I can't knock him out, which is fine with me. I prefer ghosting when possible. What that means, ghosting is a term used to mean that no one knows you were there except for the fact that the loot is gone. If you can avoid using water arrows and time your running around and taking things to avoid, like, I'm messing it up again. If you're able to move in such a way that, don't leave any evidence that you were ever there except for stealing treasure. So try not to put out any lights, don't knock anyone out, don't use any moss arrows, don't kill anyone, obviously, as well. Don't get seen. It's pretty awesome if you're able to do it. Or rather, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? You don't get any experience points or extra money for ghosting a section, but I've always attempted to do it. Very rarely am I actually successful, though. Especially not the first time I'm playing through a map. We're gonna sneak some soda while we wait for these guards to do their thing. I'm also going to make the assumption that because of the guard's helmet, he can't hear very well. At least not oh no. Or at least maybe he can't hear as well as other guards. We probably still shouldn't try to sprint past him from behind.
They're all probably playing cards and drinking ale right now.
Okay. I don't think we'll have time to move quite yet. I need to wait for the other guard to show up and walk past. This guard walked so that one guard walked up to the door and then turned around and left. This guard walks up to this path, stands there, and then leaves. I don't think there's enough shadow for me to safely hide next to that wall at this moment. So I'm going to cut the recording here, and I'll come back when I'm ready to make a move. Because I want to wait for that guard to come here, turn around and leave, because I'm thinking that when he does that again, he and this guard will both be on their way out of this hallway. At which point, then I'll be able to make my move across the street. So I'll be... Oh, do I want to do that? I don't want you guys to have to sit here and watch me do nothing for a little bit. So I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, everyone. So I've changed my mind. We're going to make our move once this guard walks past this pillar. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, maybe still not yet. He's not doing what I thought he would do. This is interesting. The guard's patrol routes are a little different. So this is kind of working out the way I wanted, but not for the reasons I wanted. I thought the guards had a very strict patrol route, but maybe they don't. My plan was once this guard had walked up to the door and began walking down this path to hide in that little niche over there, wait for that guard to do his patrol.
That's something over there.
Oh, and they notice me if I peek.
Movement.
Well, it doesn't matter, we're going.
Drop that weapon! Don't move! Die, you!
That was lucky.
You're getting it now!
That's where I'm supposed to meet my contact. Looks like he's not here yet.
The good news is that none of these guards are armed with bows. The bad news is we've got like every single guard in the town chasing me at the moment. Actually, no, Tim, you just have two, but you're never going to ditch them. I'd rather not use the flash bomb so early either. I don't think we'll have to. I just need to figure out where on earth I just need to run around long enough to ditch all of them. Where's the other guard? Oh, okay, so he now sees us as well.
I bet you right over there in those shadows.
Okay, so much for stealthing. I've immediately messed that up.
Going to the gallows, thief.
Okay.
Show yourself.
This will probably work. So the guards will eventually give up and go back to the normal patrol routes. And now they'll be in a spot where I can actually sneak around and past them. It's interesting that, so guards can see you peeking around corners in this game. I don't think that was the case in the normal Thief. They also have pretty good detection. So that's gonna make this tough for me. Very tough.
I bet you right over there in those shadows.
Oh, that's the tavern I need to break into. Okay. I thought it was this building.
Damn, he's gotten away.
The guards probably now walk around with their swords out now that they have actually seen me. They will also have a heightened detection. That means getting past this fire is going to be really, really difficult. But I wasn't sure where they were located, so I didn't want to hide in that one passage again. I might be able to use a broadhead to make some sound, to make that guard turn around. Let's see if it will work. Okay. Good. So far, we've been detected, but we weren't apprehended, and we picked up a water arrow at the cost of a broadhead. The guards don't look like they normally patrol back here. As long as I keep my ears open, I should hear them approaching. Oh, we can't take any of the bottles. So I guess once I threw that one bottle, that was it anyway. There's a box we can move here. Maybe we can get up onto that roof. Where would I go from there? It's the only box we can move. Let's give it a try. So where am I? Where do I plan on going? Let's investigate the little alcove that our contact is going to be in. Alright, nothing here, no treasure. That probably won't work. let's ooh. And you make you make lots of sound. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're not allowed up there. Let's try it one more time. Nope, okay. Wanted for murder of various individuals. A reward of 10,000 gold coins. Subject is armed and dangerous. Do not approach something Cape. This man, something heinous crimes against our law, and is wanted for the slaughter of innocents. That's interesting. Looks like there is something we might be able to investigate up here. If I put that box here, maybe I could jump up there? I'm sorry, everyone. This might not be too exciting to watch me play this after all. It's my first... So, when I've played through the Thief series on my channel, I have done so having beaten the Thief games multiple times. And so I knew where to go, generally, what to do, what to investigate, what the guards' patrol routes were, all sorts of stuff like that. Hey, we made it! Spring-heeled Jack strikes again. Oh, that's the name of the person who made the map. I like that. One Jane Alsop reported that on the night of 19 February, she answered the door of her father's house to a man claiming to be an officer of the watch, who told her to bring a light, claiming, "We have caught Spring-heeled Jack here in the lane." She brought the person a candle and noticed that he wore a large cloak. She later described him as being tall, thin, and gentlemanly appearance. When she handed him the candle, he threw off the cloak and presented a most hideous and frightful appearance, vomiting blue and white flame from his mouth, while his eyes resembled red balls of fire. He tore at her clothing with sharp claws. She screamed for help and managed to get away from him and ran towards the house. Neighbors chased the figure, and several witnesses claimed that he escaped by jumping over a 9-foot-high wall while babbling with a high-pitched, ringing laughter. Bridgeport, Feb 10. The City Watch has arrested a man calling himself Red Kinney, charged with cutting off the hand of one Gerald Crawley. Kinney is rumored to be a member of the Keshka Brotherhood, a violent gang of foreigners who have come to our city from the northeastern borders of the Empire. Horniman's Pure Tea. The pure black is not artificially darkened in the leaf. The pure something, I can't really read the rest, is choice and strong because it consists of the most valuable growths that are full of rich essential properties. All right, we'll skip the ad. $30. Our very first cash, everyone, from the For Thief the Dark mod. Tricky jump, but we can make it. What do you think? I don't think that's possible. I think we take fall damage, but we should give it a try. I think we won't take fall damage if I fall down onto the slightly sloped boards down there. I will reload if we can't do this. Okay, let's just reload. I forgot running is tab. Okay, so that's not possible. So that guard's gonna walk up here. He might walk actually through that little crack to stand by the doorway of this building as we saw before. So we'll stay back here and hope that doesn't happen. Oh, okay, it is happening. So he's going to do that weird patrol. It looks like the guard got stuck here, which is the only reason why I wasn't able to make a move in what I would consider to be in safety. There's enough shadow we can sneak past the guard. Okay, perfect. So I was saying before, everyone, that I obviously have never played this mission before, so I don't know where to go. I don't know where the secrets are. I don't know what the patrol routes are, and so there's going to be a lot of time of me trying to figure this out and standing still and watching, trying to memorize patrol routes and what have you. Let's wait for the one guard. Oh, okay. He already showed up, and now he's left. That's the door for us. Before we take it, I'd like to investigate what's around the corner. Maybe there's a better way to get in. No. Okay. Just a back alley. I don't think we'll be seen up against it. Locked. think that wasn't new music. That was just our objectives have changed. I didn't realize we got objectives we can look at. Find your way into the Canterbury Tavern and get inside, which we did. Search Lord Ralphwick's room for the rubies. Okay, meet your contact in the southeastern corner of Royston Court, which we have already been at. Are these those lights that will turn off when we touch them? No.
Only a few more things left to do. I hope I can stay awake that long.
Sounds like a maid. I really prefer... I would really prefer to avoid having to knock her out. When it comes to civilians, I'd rather, which is say non-guards, I really don't like injuring them in the least. So that must open the door. Oh, what door, Tim? There's no door. Where did she come from? Oh, it's an elevator. Interesting. She might come down here again for more water. People, they have a really good ability to hear.
Protecting the vizier. I wonder what those curved swords would be like in a fight.
I heard those swords are just for show. They say the Moors can use magic to summon genies and wind and stuff.
They fight by summoning genies? What do they do, huh? Rub a lamp?
And winds. They can summon really, really strong winds.
Oh, sure. Better make sure the washer wench doesn't pick a fight with one on laundry day, then.
Cheeky git.
What do you think of the way things are going lately?
Could be worse.
I think we're safe here. I am terrified of moving. We need to check the ledger, which will probably be up there somewhere on the main counter. I don't want to knock out too many lights, but I want to knock out one of these. I'm worried if I draw my bow, I will be seen. But we did just quick save. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait.
So, how was your night?
There's room for improvement.
That's true for most evenings. I don't want to move out until I know that the serving girl
Here as long as I have.
is not going to show up and walk out there again. So I'm going to wait here until she does so, and then we will try crossing this area to make it to the counter. She's just, I think, turned off the water. Let's knock out this light. This light.
Burned out again.
That'll make it easier for me to sneak up to the counter. We can probably...
Read in the papers about that statue, weeping blood.
Yeah, my uncle went and saw it. Said it cured his gout.
I wonder if it will put that hospital out of business.
You mean Belhaven? It'd be out of business already if Lord Belhaven wasn't paying for the whole thing himself.
Someone else is going to have to do it.
I am making the assumption that she follows the same path when she grabs the water, then comes up here. Looks like there's some nasty stains
Why can't someone else do it for once?
some nasty stains on the counter. All right, when she goes inside,
Was that fight last night?
Could be worse.
Maybe if I told him nicely, he would consider
Maybe it
it.
was a draft to put him.
I can't blow that candle out. Need
Fine.
we need to read the ledger.
Well, I can't light it.
Okay. We'll investigate this room.
Can't blame that one on
Least
me.
things are pretty quiet Actually, hear myself think.
Well, that's an odd shape.
The fish went bad again. He's going to need a good dose of salt.
Wouldn't mind reading the paper, but I don't know if we can get past him to do it. There's a key on his counter.
Now, what am I supposed to do? Not say anything? It's not my fault I'm right.
Lord Belhaven, the host vizier. The host vizier Ibrahim Saif al-Dawla, Dawla, the vizier of Aqaba, has come to the city to discuss greater trade between the great merchants of Bridgeport and the southern spice barons of Arabia. The vizier is being hosted by no less than Lord Belhaven himself, a great honor to this powerful emissary from the south. Bridgeport's harbors already welcome many Arabian ships, more than anywhere east of Minona. Better living through steam. This is the age of vapor. We live on steam and gas. The something improvements in the appellation of these powers to the purpose of ordinary life is truly admirable and wonder-working.
Far too cold for this time of year.
Among them is a prominent novelty, the steam engine, invested by Way and Company, number 272 Oxford Street, near Duke Street. Town sacked by barbarians. The northern town of Aberdeen has been ravaged by pagan barbarians who have grown more and more bold over the last few years. Imperial troops withdrew from the town in the fall, as they were needed to defend the trade routes of Braden. Loyal citizens of the Empire, left to fend for themselves, were slaughtered in all manner of horrible ways. We are fortunate here in Bridgeport that we can rely on our own city watch to guard the walls, and the wondrous devices of the Inventors Guild to guard our harbors. Travelers are warned to avoid the northern roads. Hello. A combo
This
lock.
gets much worse. I'm going to have to do something about it.
I think this is just a chamber pot. We could knock him out. He might not notice us take the key from his desk or read his book. Let's try this. Normally I would knock him out and put him in his bed.
What?
Cash box key. I don't think this is the cash box. Now, I could sit here and try all the combinations slowly to figure out which one opens it. But I think it would be more thematic for us to find the code.
What made that sound?
It must be a really good book. That's not the Lord we're here for. I don't think he's out there either. I think that's just two people enjoying their evening drink.
So, how's your shift?
Fine, fine.
Oh, come on. I can't look at the book from here. I'll have to put out all the lights if I want to actually read it then. Or at the very least, this one.
Torch can't light them to save your life. So, how was your night?
Could be worse.
Huh?
Room 2 to be cleaned. Room 4. Expensive wine, incense burner, use of safe. Oh, was that him? I don't see any. I don't see.
That's the problem.
I don't see any
What does she expect?
number outside of that door, that room. I wonder where the cash box is. We haven't seen it yet either. It must be in a different area. It must be with the tavern keeper.
That is supposed to be lit.
Who put him on watch tonight? Was there a change in the schedule?
Here are the numbered rooms. There's a guard patrolling up here. Or maybe not. Maybe he's a standing guard looking down this hallway. He's not wearing a helmet, so we can knock him out if I can get him to turn around. I don't want to fire my noisemaker. That will alert everyone in the tavern something's around. He's not changing his position. Let's see if we can get into room 1 and maybe find an open window to sneak past him. Room 1 was empty. No, that window does not open. I have one water arrow left. We can knock out that light. Or this one to sneak into the hallway. Maybe he turns around? I could fire a noisemaker into this room, but I'm worried it would alert the guards down below, or the people even sitting down there that I'm here. Oh, we got a gas arrow, didn't we? Then he'll make a lot of sound when he hits the ground, but we have an empty room to put him in. So our first gas arrow together, everyone. If you're not familiar with gas arrows, the way these worked in the normal Thief game is that they flew straight. They didn't arc in flight, and when they struck something, it would the tip would explode into a small cloud of gas. Anything it hit would be knocked out. We didn't get to try this in the tutorial. Hopefully they work the same.
A one-eyed guard. This must be my lucky day.
Rolf. Okay, so maybe there was something special and we didn't have to knock him out with the arrow. Maybe he would have said something to us instead. But, I wasn't going to take the chance of letting him see me by walking close. There you go, Wolf. Rolf, have a good night. Sleep well. Washbin, chamber pot. Oh, don't we have a light? Double room. Nothing in it though. It wouldn't make sense for there would be treasure lying around. The people who own the inn would definitely clear out anything that the room might have when the people who rented it are gone. We know he's not in room 3. There, that's the room he is in. I didn't see anyone listed in room 5, but I don't actually remember. I don't want to go back downstairs to check the book. Is the window open? No. A whole lot of nothing in here. Electrification kills Doctor. One Dr. Cleary, a surgeon at Belhaven Hospital, was burned horribly, resulting in his death while operating electrified devices inside the hospital. The electrification of Belhaven Hospital, funded by Lord Belhaven himself, was touted as a great step forward into the modern age. It seems that the modern age has claimed another victim. Dr. Cleary was a wealthy and learned man who gave up much in order to help the poor souls of Belhaven. The hospital is accepting donations. The Warrens' quarantine still in effect. The Warrens district of Bridgeport remains under quarantine from a plague, the source of which appears to be the unfortunate vessel Fair Maiden, which still lies at anchor in the docks there. Though the plague appears to have run its course, killing nearby all of the district's residents, a few survived. The quarantine will remain in effect until money is found to tow the Fair Maiden out to sea and sink her. I'm assuming guards and people will not react to the sound of things opening and shutting. That candle's going to be a problem, though. I have no doubt if we just opened that chest, this would fall and make a bit of noise. More noise than I'm willing to allow to have happen, and wake the not such a light sleeper, but still a light sleeper, wake up. Okay, the room. Finally, what we've been trying to get to the entire time so far. I don't hear anything. We could knock this light out, but with only one water arrow left, I like to not do that unless I must. he's asleep. Like the squeaky. I can't seem to target there it is. No. So that was only some treasure. His personal purse. We're here for the rubies. There must, I guess there's a chest in this wardrobe as well. Rothwick's journal. I hate this city. Soot and stench everywhere. And not only do thieves hide in the dark alleys, but they come out of the very sky. I was walking by a transmitter tower next to the tavern this morning when a damn magpie swooped down and stole a ring right out of my hand. Rolf just stood there like a dolt, and the bloody bird mocked me from up on the pipes above the street. I should get Rolf a bow. This is supposed to be a safe neighborhood, but I saw 2 Moors on the street outside last night. People seem to think they are here with that ambassador, but these 2 look like they were up to no good. They were following a well-dressed man down the street, and they obviously didn't want him to know. How am I supposed to feel secure with that kind of thing going on? The innkeeper has put my jewels in an iron safe in his room. He wouldn't tell me the combination. When I asked what would happen to the contents if he forgot what it was, he just laughed and said, when that happens, he goes and gets drunk at his workbench. What an odd fellow. If it weren't for the trade fair of the Inventors Guild, I wouldn't leave Brayden. But the devices they had on display were a wonder to behold. Lanterns that can follow behind you and light up the streets? Truly a marvel. It's a shame Bridgeport keeps these wonders for itself. All their blueprints are in code, and any inventor that tries to leave the city is executed. I suppose Bridgeport would have fallen to her enemies long ago without those inventor machines guarding the harbor, so I cannot fault their caution. I'll be leaving in the morning, and glad of it. Don't mind if I do help myself to your ring, sir. If I can somehow get it. Hold on. This is untenable. It finally has come time to go to the controls. I tried. Sorry, everyone. I waited as long as I could. All right, let's go to lean forward, and I'll make this the L key. I like to leave the book for him. That's not worth anything. it's a cuff that's not worth anything. He's got a key on his belt. think we can take that. These people must take melatonin to help themselves sleep. They're knocked out cold. Okay, that's gone a lot better than the street so far. Let's check our objectives, right? We did have something update. Get the rubies from the innkeeper's safe. So, he gets drunk at his workbench. The workbench is back downstairs, probably, in the workroom. So we'll have to get back down there. And look for a clue, and then get back up here again after that.
What do you think of the way things are going lately?
Could be worse.
We're creeching up to the side here.
Who put him on watch tonight? Must have been a change in the schedule.
Okay, that's the main door. Goes outside. That's the innkeeper's room. There were no other doors down here? There are not. Okay, so the cash box must be there. Let's say that it's usually in somewhere up front. Yep, okay, so we have the key for that. So we'll open that up.
How'd you do at the game last night?
Fine.
Well, I want to loot that once the maid goes away. So this is going to take a bit, everyone. Here's the plan. Once the maid leaves, we're going to go up there and loot the cash box. Then we'll wait at that one bench we were at earlier. We'll just wait for the maid to return. Then we'll go back into the kitchen and take the elevator down in order to look at the workbench a bit and see if there is some hint as to what the combination lock is there. Once we've opened it up, I may call the session because it feels like we've been playing close to an hour already. I do apologize for how slow this is as well, but this is the way I play.
A little bit of vinegar would do the trick.
Holy crap, I thought she was going downstairs. That was really super lucky. We had just enough time to get out of that, get out of the light.
How was that fight last night?
Could be worse.
I get the impression he's asking, like, how was the boxing match? And he's like, it's been worse. In which case, how do you react to that? Like, is that a good thing? I wonder where that...
To go smoothly tomorrow.
I do wonder where that door leads.
Going
Food
to
luck in
accept
the kitchen
any
tonight.
excuses.
There's room for improvement.
Huh.
I want to drop the key here, everyone. I don't think it's going to make any sound. Hold on. Oh no! Am I still recording? Okay, yes, okay. What's my drop option? I can't drop the key.
At least things are pretty quiet around here tonight. I can actually hear myself think.
Worst of them.
There is nowhere to hide here.
What was that?
I'll just run the other way.
Okay, there's nowhere to wait in that kitchen until she takes the elevator up.
What now?
We will wait here for her to come back out. Page down is my flip the fraps frame rate indicator. Alright, here we go. Gets drunk at his workbench. I'm pretty sure that is the workbench. So, unless that's it over there? No, that's the sink.
Oh.
So I'm guessing it's a number of things on each of the areas of the backboard. So that would be 4, 2, 2. I want to make sure though. So we're gonna wait for the maid to come back down here again. So yeah. So I think it's. Oh no, that's not it. That's it. 162. Clever. Very clever game designers.
Nicely.
While we have some time, take a look around here again. Just to see if there's any like arrows or stuff like we could use as an arrow lying around. I don't see anything. I want a little bit of warning when she's coming back down here again. Okay, I don't see any other treasures. So she comes back down here, she reaches the sink, we take the elevator back up, we make our way across the tavern, open the door, 162, get the rubies, get out of that room, we're done. Wonder what the silver key is used for. That might have been used for the other box in his room. Yeah, I had thought that, see how this is split into 3 different sections? I thought that was the numbers, so it would be there's 4 items, 2 items, 2 items, but actually it's literally on the wine bottle. Sorry, everyone. I could cut the recording again. I guess we'll do that. I'll be back. Okay, everyone. Here she is. Let's get going. She appears to have been stuck. She wouldn't come down here until I sent the elevator back upstairs.
What do you think of the way things are going lately?
Worse.
167. We'll need to make room so that opens. It's going to be loud. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't hear it. Use the mouse wheel on your next wheel to turn it. Okay, so we want 1. Wait, it wasn't 167? Sure it was.
What made that sound?
You're safe.
What was that?
Because I'm not screeching, he's hearing me take a step while crouched.
What's the food like in the kitchen tonight?
I would like to check this other door. I don't know if I can reach it though without getting seen by those two people.
Did something? Oh well, guess I was wrong.
Why can't we get some decent lights around here?
Public bathroom.
I've seen worse.
Ugh, nasty. Definitely not worth the water arrow, obviously, to check that, but, well, I'm glad we did. Okay, now to somehow make our way back across to the street and reach our contact. I think we might have gotten lucky enough to be able to make this attempt right now, since that guard just finished his patrol. Wow. Very lucky. We're far enough away, and it's dark enough that we shouldn't get detected by that guard. Meet your contact at the southeastern corner of the street. I think that's right here, according to what we mentioned earlier.
Corbin? Is that you?
If you'll follow me, we can talk about the details.
Interesting. Oh, that's it! Alright! Mission complete! Alright, cool. We'll take a look at the statistics together. We'll do the next mission in the next video. Okay, cool. So we had read that there were some Moors trailing someone before. I wonder if this is related. It looked like his weapon was a scimitar as well, or a scimitar, right? And so, well, I guess you don't see that type of thing up in Bridgeport normally. They're long swords instead. So it makes me think like he might be working for the Vizier. So it took us an hour and 21 minutes to play it. We saved 20 times. I did hit that quick save often, but I never had to reload. So that's pretty awesome. We picked one pocket. We found almost all the treasure. We knocked KO'd by the player 1. Oh, yes, the gas arrow. Right, yep. 32 suspicious, 5 searches, 3 sightings. So I guess every time any guard suspects we're around, they mention something, that gets an alert, including, I guess, the same guard. We got seen by 3 different guards, and length of time was for 1 minute 31 seconds. Stealth score is 32. I don't know what that means. Alert 1. Okay, well, whatever. I did it. Key to alert levels. Suspicious, number 1. AI mumbles, continuing on. AI mumbles, stops and looks. AI searches. AI searches, runs, draws weapon. AI sees you, attacks it if I can. Okay, cool. So, we did it. Good for me! My first attempt as well. Alright everyone, so I will see you all in the next one.